If you've just hopped onto Genshin Impact and looked up some guides online on how to build team compositions, you may have encountered the mess of terminology in this community. This guide is here to help you better understand some of the terms used in the Genshin community with respect to building teams. The most common term that is spoken in reference to team building is main DPS. A main DPS, or damage carry, refers to the character that deals the most damage in a team. There are some alternate definitions with regards to this, as some may say that a main DPS has to be on-field and disregard off-field characters. I'm going to ignore that here since it becomes contradicting down the line, and many have noticed the outdated nature of this terminology. In the teams that they are commonly used in, some examples of main DPS include Xiao, Eula, and Shenling. Now what about the other characters can be in a team? Well, some of them are referred to as a sub-DPS, a character that deals a significant amount of damage, but less than the main DPS. In the teams that they are commonly used in, some examples include Xinqiao, Chongyun, and Fischl. There is also the support or utility category. Note I say category here because there are many roles within it, which I've listed on screen. Please note that this isn't an exhaustive list. Also keep in mind that characters can have multiple roles, and the only roles that are mutually exclusive are sub-DPS and main DPS. Now I think the terms healer and shielder don't need much explanation. They can provide healing and shields respectively. The other four terms need a little bit more in-depth explanation. A battery is a character who provides excess energy particles to charge your team's bursts, typically the main DPSs. These characters are usually the same element as the main DPS, so as to provide more energy to get the main damage carry's burst up. Some common examples of battery characters are Diona, Bennett, and Fischl. These three are often paired up with Eula, Shenling, and Beidou, respectively. Enabler is another uncommon term to most people. An enabler's role is to increase the team's damage through elemental application, or reactions. Xinqiao, Child, and Kokomi are all examples of enablers and are often used to apply hydro on the enemy so that reactions like vaporized or electrocharged can occur. A buffer is just a character that provides a stat increase to the other characters in your party or decreases the enemy's resistance. Bennett, Kujo Sara, and Kazuha are the most common buffers. Keep in mind too that the Viridescent set can technically allow any animal unit to significantly decrease an enemy's resistance. Ground control, or CC, refers more to the idea of disabling enemies or grouping them up than an actual role like the other five. The characters commonly used to execute this are Venti, Kazuha, and to an extent, Zhongli. Incidentally, most animal characters are capable of this, resulting in large overlap between characters that can buff and CC. Knowing what these roles mean will make it much easier for you to understand current and future build guides. Now there are also other terms and abbreviations that are common when looking at guides, like C0 through 6, which refers to the Constellation level of a character, and R1 through 5, which refers to the Refinement level of a weapon. For example, if I said C0R1 Ayaka, that means that Ayaka is at Constellation 0 and has a R1 Mist Splitter. Keep in mind that when you refer to the refinement level of a weapon, it most likely refers to the ideal weapon that is for that character. Next time I'll be going into the various mechanics of Genshin and explain things that can confuse a beginner, like how the energy recharge system works and the damage formula itself. If you had a question on this video or about other terminology in Genshin Impact, please leave it in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.